Welcome back to Getaway, where I'm cruising the spectacular south of France. Last week, we cruised from Lyon up to Beaune along the Saône. This is one of France's great rivers, and it's been used for centuries by traders, fishermen and travellers just like me, keen to explore this incredible part of France. This week, we've arrived at a true French masterpiece. Well, this is the spectacular Château de Courmartin, which was built back in 1606. For hundreds of years, the chateau played host to the rich and famous of France. But in the 20th century, years of neglect brought the chateau to the edge of ruin. That is, until some unlikely saviours stepped in. The chateau is in such beautiful condition. Tell me about the restoration.
Actually, it started in 1980. Three friends who had this crazy idea to buy such an old place and to restore it. And they put all their, time and, it's really, something which came from the heart because they are really in love with this chateau.
Pierre Albert is one of those friends. Pierre, what led you to purchasing it?
Je crois que c'est surtout qu'on était très jeunes.
In fact, we were young. We didn't really realize what we are doing. We wanted first to buy a house and to restore it. But yes, we didn't realize how much we would have to put into it.
La réflexion,
if you think too much, you don't act.
With the help of the donations of 60,000 visitors a year, the daunting task of restoring this gem continues to this day. We're now heading back downstream, and the waters of the Saône have joined those of one of France's greatest rivers. This is the Rhone River, and believe it or not, the water that is flowing through here started originally in a glacier in the Swiss Alps and flows all the way down to the Mediterranean Sea, a distance of over 800 kilometres. But today, it's taking me through this incredible region of France. This is the village of Tournon, and we've timed our visit perfectly because today is market day. Pierre, I love this French way of life. The markets, the fresh produce, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, especially here in Ardèche, The Rhone Valley, is nicknamed the fruit garden of France. Warm and sunny, so that's great for cherries, and the specialty here is the apricots and the French lavets.
And the French dogs, they of course.
Yeah, even the dogs love the food, you see. And they love good food, just like the French people.
Scenic has arranged to round out the day at an exclusive event just for us guests. This is Château de Tournon, and I'm here for a very special scenic experience, a sundowner on the terrace of a 15th century castle. Overlooking Tournon, this medieval castle was home to wealthy lords for half its history, and for its other half, it was a prison, only closing in the 1930s. With so many interesting stories here at the castle, it's hard not to think who else has actually stood up here on the terrace overlooking the Rhone over the years. I'd like to think that this is my little moment in history. Next stop is Avignon, an ancient city with roots spreading back to the 1st century. Camille, what happened to the rest of the bridge?
Well, the bridge actually fell down because of the floods of the Rhone River. The Rhone is extremely powerful. So when the bridge was made, it was more than 900 meters long and 22 arches. And nowadays, we only have 4 of them left.
The Benazzi Bridge took 8 years to build, starting in the year 1177, and was considered a marvel of its age. And what was the bridge predominantly used for?
Pilgrims going from one country to the other, because actually we were in County Provence, and when you would cross the bridge, you would go to the French kingdom. So the French kingdom was opposite side.
500 years after it was originally built, the Benazzi Bridge fell into disrepair, left for the Rhone River. and for us as a striking landmark. I'm back on scenic Sapphire to prepare for an Avignon pilgrimage of my very own. As part of the luxurious experience that you get to have on board, every suite has its very own butler service, which is handy because tonight I have dinner in a palace and you've got to look your best.
Service. Good afternoon, Mr. David. How are you?
Very well, thank you, Luigi.
This is yours. Thank you very much.
Perfect.
As soon as possible, I'll bring it to you, sir. It's
Thank
my
you.
pleasure.
You walk through all the narrow alleyways here in Avignon and then come out into this courtyard, and what a sight. This is Palais du Pape, and for 60 years it was the papal capital of the world. Not Vatican City, right here in Avignon. And over its history, 7 popes called this place home. The Pope's Palace is one of the most magnificent Gothic palaces on earth. From here, the Holy Roman Empire was ruled with an iron fist. But tonight, it's the scene of an exclusive scenic and rich event. A gala dinner put on just for us and accompanied by a private classical concert. Discover France in truly all-inclusive ultra-luxury with Scenic in 2025. Exclusive scenic and rich events, scenic free choice activities, all onboard meals and premium drinks are included. Secure economy class air credit up to $2,500 per person in 2025. Getaway viewers can also save an additional $300 per person with an exclusive voucher. For more information or to request a brochure, visit scenic.com.au/getaway, call 1300 790 372 or speak to your local travel advisor.